There are moments in the world of K-drama where fiction and reality blur in the most unexpected ways. One such story is unfolding before our eyes, quietly, yet with powerful undercurrents. And it centers on two beloved stars, Moon Jae-young and Cha Eun-woo. Today, fans aren't just watching from the sidelines, they're putting the pieces together. They believe Moon Jae-young might be secretly visiting Cha Eun-woo during his military service. And if the hints are true, it's a love story continuing even behind closed doors. Let's rewind and understand how this speculation began. Cha Eun-woo, known not just for his acting and idol status but also for his discipline and humility, officially enlisted in the South Korean military in early 2025. His enlistment, though expected, still tugged at the hearts of fans, especially those who have closely followed his rumored relationship with Moon Jae-young. The two shared a magnetic connection in their drama, True Beauty. And since then, whispers of something more between them have never truly gone away. But now, those whispers are growing louder again. Over the last few weeks, a series of small, almost unnoticeable moments have sparked intense curiosity. Photos, social media clues, and behind-the-scenes comments are fueling a new wave of speculation. And fans are connecting the dots faster than ever before. So what exactly happened? Let's break it down. The first clue came from a seemingly ordinary photo. Moon Jae-young posted a serene nature shot on her private account, later reposted by a stylist close to her. But the location raised eyebrows. It appeared to be near the exact military base where Cha Eun-woo is currently stationed. Coincidence? Some might say yes, but longtime followers noticed more. The timestamp, location tag, and even the foliage matched with a fan-taken photo of Cha Eun-woo during a break drill the same weekend. Fans began asking, was she really just out for a walk? Or was it something deeper? The second clue came in the form of a bracelet. During a recent video call fan sign, Moon Jae-young wore a minimalist leather bracelet that eagle-eyed fans immediately recognized. Why? Because Cha Eun-woo was photographed wearing the exact same style during his final public appearance before enlistment. The match was too precise to ignore. A couple bracelet, perhaps? A silent promise between them? Then came the interviews. In a brief Q&A posted by Moon Jae-young's agency, she was asked what she missed the most lately. Her answer, someone who makes me laugh effortlessly. A vague response, sure. But longtime fans know, that's the exact phrase she once used in a variety show when describing Eun-woo. The timing couldn't be more suspicious. And then, it happened. A fan who claimed to live near the training camp posted anonymously online. They shared that they saw a woman with long black hair and a mask dropping off a small package with a staff member near the main gate. She didn't speak, didn't make a scene, but waited just long enough to see the item safely delivered. While no one could confirm the identity of the woman, her outfit resembled something Moon Jae-young had been seen wearing just days before. Of course, all this is speculation, but for fans who followed the two stars for years, it doesn't feel so far-fetched. Because when you look at the timeline, a pattern starts to emerge. Each clue, no matter how small, seems to line up. And more importantly, Moon Jae-young has gone noticeably quiet during the exact same periods when Eun-woo is on leave or off duty. She turns down variety appearances, skips fan events, and even avoids certain brand promos. It's subtle, but consistent. Could it be that she's choosing to be with him during these rare, private moments? Now, let's talk about what this would mean if true. Military service in South Korea is tough, both physically and emotionally. But it's even more challenging when you're someone like Cha Eun-woo, an idol, an actor, and someone constantly under the spotlight. Having emotional support from someone you trust, admire, or even love could be the very thing keeping him grounded. If Moon Jae-young is truly finding ways to be there for him, even without breaking any rules or attracting media attention, then it reveals the strength of their bond. It's not about grand gestures. It's about quiet loyalty. This type of connection, if real, shows a maturity and depth that fans have long suspected between the two. Let's not forget that they've known each other for years. They started as co-stars, then became friends, and possibly something more. Their relationship, whether romantic or platonic, has always seemed steady, even in a world full of distractions and drama. And now, even during the most demanding period of Eun-woo's life, the clues suggest that Jae-young isn't stepping away. She's stepping closer. Now, let's explore how fans have responded. Social media has erupted with theories. Threads on X, formerly Twitter, TikTok analyses, and even YouTube breakdowns are dissecting every movement and matching every item. Some are skeptical, pointing out the dangers of reading too much into coincidences. But others argue that in the world of Korean entertainment, stars often communicate through subtle means, and this could be exactly that. A silent way to maintain closeness without jeopardizing careers or inviting unnecessary media storms. Fans have even started a new nickname trend, silent strings, a nod to the idea that something invisible yet strong connects them. Whether it's friendship or more, there's no denying the chemistry between them still has a hold on viewers' hearts. And perhaps, just perhaps, it's holding them together too. But what happens next? Well, Cha Eun-woo's expected discharge is still many months away. Until then, if the pattern continues, quiet posts, mysterious sightings, and subtle support, then fans may have even more to discuss. It's possible that when he returns, things may become clearer. Will they go public? Will they stay as close friends? Or will they simply let the world keep guessing? Only time will tell. But for now, fans are watching. Not with judgment, but with hope. Because whether it's love, loyalty, or something beautifully in between, Moon Jae-young and Cha Eun-woo have managed to keep their story alive, even in silence, even behind the uniform. And that, in itself, may be the truest sign of something real. Indeed, just when fans thought the whispers would die down, another spark reignited the conversation. On a quiet Tuesday, a few sharp-eyed fans noticed something unusual in a photo shared by one of Cha Eun-woo's fellow soldiers during a group outing. Though the post had nothing to do with Jae-young, behind the group in the blurred background, there was a faint glimpse of someone with long hair, a familiar posture, and sunglasses many believed they had seen Moon Jae-young wear before. No confirmation came. No tags. No official mention. But that was all it took for fans to launch a new wave of speculation. Is she visiting him secretly and blending in with the group? Did she time her break in filming just to see him on base? What if she's staying nearby to be close to him even when he's not allowed visitors? The theories piled up, but so did the support. Rather than criticize the possibility, many fans began admiring the quiet strength of their bond. The idea that Jae-young would go the extra mile to be there for Eun-woo during such a demanding time touched many hearts. One fan wrote, "If she's really going through all this just to be close to him, that's not just love, that's loyalty. And it's beautiful." Another posted, "Forget the flashy public relationships. This is the kind of connection that makes you believe in quiet, powerful love." Back in Seoul, Moon Jae-young returned to the set of her upcoming drama. But this time, she seemed different. Calmer, more composed, even radiant. Crew members whispered that she seemed more focused, more grounded. Could it be that her visits, or the idea of being near someone she deeply cares about, was giving her emotional stability during her busiest period? Even a well-known stylist who worked with her recently hinted during a behind-the-scenes video. You know, love doesn't always need words. Sometimes you can feel it just by being near someone, or even near where they are. Cryptic? Perhaps. But in the K-drama world, where emotions run deep and real-life romances often mirror real-life magic, it wasn't hard to see why fans were enchanted by this possibility. Meanwhile, Eun-woo, though still under military discipline and unable to speak freely, continued to shine in his role. Letters sent by fans frequently mentioned Jae-young. Some even included sketches of the two of them together, portrayed as soldiers and stars, side by side. Military insiders later shared that during personal time, Eun-woo had been seen reading a script, a new one. This sparked new questions. Was he preparing for a post-military comeback drama? And was it possibly a project connected to Moon Jae-young? Fans began speculating whether a reunion drama had been planned in secret, one that would premiere after his discharge. Some even suggested the two were looking for the perfect script to make their comeback together. That idea sent the internet into a frenzy. The thought of Cha Eun-woo and Moon Jae-young reuniting on screen, with all this hidden history between them, was enough to fuel endless discussions on social media. Fan pages quickly ran with the idea. Edits began popping up, The two as lovers in a military-themed drama, or as actors turned lovers facing the real-world pressure of public eyes and hidden affection. And yet, amid all the digital buzz, the two stars remain silent, never confirming, never denying. Just letting time and action speak louder than words. But there was one last twist that left fans even more convinced. On a recent broadcast, an actor who had once worked with both Cha Eun-woo and Moon Jae-young was asked offhandedly if he thought they'd make a great couple in real life. The actor smiled, paused for a moment, and said with a smirk, "Let's just say, sometimes chemistry doesn't end when the cameras stop rolling." He didn't elaborate. He didn't name names. But to fans, it was the biggest confirmation without saying anything at all. So now the question remains. Is Moon Jae-young really visiting Cha Eun-woo in secret? Are they simply close friends, bound by years of collaboration and understanding? Or is this something deeper, something worth protecting from the spotlight? As Eun-woo continues his military service and Jae-young builds her career, one thing is clear. Whatever exists between them is genuine enough to stir hearts, launch theories, and keep fans watching for every subtle clue. And perhaps, when the time is right, when Eun-woo returns, when the cameras roll again, or when love finally feels safe enough to be shared, the truth will reveal itself. Until then, all eyes remain on the quiet signs, the hidden smiles, and the shadowed footprints of a bond that just might be love in its most sincere and silent form.